So Erica, we talked about chocolate for you last night, right?
Yes, yes.
And tell me what your memory was that you came up with.
So it was crazy because you kind of talked it out of me. It was something that was so deep inside, I didn't even realize that it was there. So when I was young, I would go to the store with my father, and I am a total daddy's girl. I love my mom too, but there's just a special place for dad, you know? So we would go to the store, and I knew that every time that I went, I was going to get a Kit Kat bar. That's the only thing I ever wanted. It's the only kind of candy bar I ever got. It was amazing, and I have memories going back from, late childhood when we would actually walk into the store. My memories go all the way back to where I was so little that all I can remember are still images. And the first one is the Kit Kat bar. And then the second one is the Kit Kat bar in my dad's hands, because that's how tall I was, and that's what I remember. And I just remember feeling so important and so loved. I was with my daddy. He always got me candy. We never could afford much, but he always made sure that he could get his little girl a Kit Kat.
So doesn't it thank you for sharing that with us.
Absolutely. I love you guys.
So you guys, can you see how this would cause you to crave chocolate as an adult? Because who could ever get enough of daddy's love when it's filed in that filing cabinet, right? So I want to share these stories with you so that, if you guys didn't come up with a memory, and let me just tell you something too, there'll be about 10% of you that won't have any happy memories. And that doesn't mean that you're wrong or broken. That just means that you actually need a different technique for this, and it's the emotional eating technique. I'll tell you more about that at the very end. 90% of people will have these positive emotions, but if you're sitting here like, what, I didn't get that, mine were all bad memories, and don't worry, I have something for you as well, so. Okay, Paula, tell us about yours.
So my story is kind of two people. My mom, little history, is bipolar. So I had a rough childhood growing up. And my grandmother was like my mother. When my mom was not sick, I do remember my mother buying those chunky bars. The ones filled with the raisins and the nuts and the chocolate. And that would be a time that I was able to connect with my mom and actually have my mom.
Yeah.
And with my grandmother, it's the desserts, because anytime my mom was not doing well, she would say, Paula, let's go race for dinner, and I do scarf my food, and people tell me all the time, slow down. And it'll happen one day. But so I eat fast, and if I beat her, she'd give me whatever dessert I wanted. So it was more of emotional attachment than I thought after speaking to Brittany.
Yeah, see, you guys wouldn't think about this stuff, right? And here you are criticizing yourself that you have bad willpower, and what you're really wanting is, like, there's a little girl in you that just wants to be loved, And so we're going to help change that for you guys now. Oh, I see some of you guys crying. I'm sorry, I have that effect on people. Okay, good. We're all women here, we know. We're like waterworks. So the way that we're going to start this is I want everybody to have just a little taste, unwrap your chocolate, and just have a little taste of your chocolate. And what you're going to decide is, on a scale from 0 to 10, how strong is your desire to have more? Now, I realize this might not be your amazing, perfect chocolate. Some of you guys, this will be your favorite chocolate, but some of you guys will... It's good. So, okay, good. All right, good. All right, so on a scale from 0 to 10, what's your number? So, Erica, what are you? And just have a little bite, you guys, because we're going to keep doing this. Careful. I'm going to keep my eye on you.
Is it just one bite?
Just a little bite. Don't worry, you can have more. Okay. She feels good about that. Okay. All right, so what's your number? Scale from 0 to 10.
I had a small breakfast. I'm at a 10.
You're at a 10?
Yes.
Okay, good. What are you?
I'm always at a 10.
You're always at a 10. All right. What are you guys? 10. Oh, double mic. Okay, well, all right. So let's do this together. All right, so put your chocolate down if you can, because you're gonna want to tap. Here, I'll put yours in separate spots. Didn't think about having this. Okay. All right, so now this is gonna sound a little bit weird, but I know, that's kind of what I do. I talk about crazy things. So what I want you to do is, you guys feel that desire, that 10 desire. I want to have more, right? And I want you to look down at the chocolate, or you guys imagine that the chocolate's there. And what you're going to do is, you have that strong desire because the feelings are there in your body. The feelings are really strong. So what we want to do first is we want to actually scoop the feelings out of the chocolate and then bring them into your body, because that's where they belong. You guys have put feelings in the food, and the food is just food. It just lies there. It doesn't do anything. But you have personalized it, okay? So with just closing your eyes, you might need to scoop a couple of times. Just reach down to the chocolate and imagine pulling all that taste and all those really good feelings into your heart. And just give me a nod when you guys have got that. You got that? And it seems weird, but it actually works. You're like, oh, whoa, it isn't me now. Okay. All right, and so now what I want you to do is we're going to start tapping through the points, okay? And so this next part you can just visualize, okay? And you can close your eyes or you can keep your eyes open. But what I want you to do is as you tap through the points, I want you to imagine that person that you used to eat this food with is standing in front of you. Okay, so Erica, for you it'll be your dad, and Paula, for you it'll be your grandma, right? Okay. And I want you to see them there in front of you. And as you tap through the points, what you're going to do is you're going to send them this taste and all these good feelings from your heart to their heart. And look at the expression on their face. See how much they love receiving this from you. And then watch and see as they gently send it from their heart back to your heart. Good. Keep tapping through the points. And keep remembering what that chocolate tastes like. And just pass this chocolate taste from your heart to their heart, and from their heart to your heart. Yeah, I know this can be really emotional, you guys, so just know that you're doing the right thing. If you guys are crying and if this is really emotional for you, you know that this is the thing. This is really working. Okay, and so just keep tapping through the points, taste the chocolate in your mind, feel all those really good feelings, and just keep sending that taste and all those good feelings back and forth. Back and forth. Keep tasting the chocolate in your mind, feeling all those really good feelings, and just share this taste and all these good feelings back and forth. Back and forth. Good. Keep tasting the chocolate in your mind. Keep feeling all those really good feelings. And pass that taste and all those good feelings back and forth. Back and forth. All right, now take a nice deep breath. Everybody stop tapping for a minute. And let's just check to see what's happened, okay? A lot of you guys are crying and have had a big release. So the way that we work with tapping is that we always want to check our results. We want to see, are we making progress or not? So here, let me give you your chocolate back. This is yours. Wait, what? You got a weird look on your face, girl. What happened?
I just didn't really need the chocolate.
Okay, but you really wanted that. You were like, I didn't have breakfast.
Okay, but wait a minute, though. Something happened when you told us the first time to imagine, us giving our love to, it would be my dad. I imagine my dad standing right in front of me, and, he lives far away from me, so I always miss him. I remember it was like we were passing back and forth. He was smiling at me, and I felt the love that I know that he would want me to feel all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's the same love that I want my children to feel.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, first I was going to start bawling. I was like, oh gosh. I was going to start bawling, but then I concentrated on that tapping. And it was like the chocolate taste that was fading from my mouth, either by natural process or from this, it was replaced with my dad looking at me and me going, oh, this is what I'm supposed to feel all the time, whether it's from you or whether it's from me or whether it's from God. Like, I'm not supposed to get it from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, do you guys see how fast this can change? We're gonna do some more because I know probably not everybody's feeling this way, but Paula, let's just check in with you. How are you feeling?
I can pretty much say the same thing she said. I felt the taste. Like when I eat chocolate, it lingers. It lingers. But I kind of just felt the taste turning more of it into a bitter
Okay,
than a sweet.
great. Did you
And-
expect that?
No. I was like, wait, where's the sweetness going?
Well,
So,
and you
no,
guys
didn't
think
expect that.
about the word sweetness. You know, if you guys have a problem, there's a lot of women that have like, oh, I could just crave sweets all the time. Being sweet to yourself with sweets. That's the subconscious thing, is that if you guys are craving sweets, you're actually craving love, you're craving sweetness. So that's when you know what, this is the time to take a time out and go do something sweet for me. Because that's actually what's trying to come through. You're trying to be sweet to yourself. Okay, so just check, just do me a favor, just have another little taste and just tell me on a scale from 0 to 10, everybody else do this, what's your desire, what's left? Maybe you'll still like it, maybe you won't, I don't know. Everybody's gonna be different here. 0 to 10.
It's probably like at a 4.
A 4.
It doesn't taste the same.
A 4, okay, so you went from a 10 to a 4.
Yeah, it doesn't taste the same.
Yeah,
It's not.
so what does it taste like? What do you?
Before, like, it was just the smooth, the milky, the chocolate, just all like melting, and now it's just like, yeah.
It's dry?
It's just kind of dropped. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not as rich tasting as it used to be.
Because we're taking the feelings out of it. The love doesn't live in the chocolate. All right, but the thing is here with food cravings, we want to get it to a 0. So I have time to get you guys down to a 0. So we're going to get this so that when you're actually at a 0, what usually happens with people is that you will be able to eat chocolate, but just have a couple squares and leave the rest in your cupboard. And you guys can use this for any food. So I know some of you guys, you're not chocolate people, so you can use it for any food, okay? I mean, macaroni and cheese, pizza, Mexican, whatever. Okay, think about how much faster your results will come when you guys use this technique. I tell my students, go buy like 10 different foods that you crave, bring them home, do this technique on it. You will absolutely be able to change your body in the next couple months if you do this. Okay, let's go to you, Erica. So you have a little taste.
I took a taste.
Okay, what happened?
This is so crazy. Like, it looked a little different to me when I was looking at it down in my hand. It didn't really look the same. It looked more like, ew. So I went ahead and I took the bite, actually reluctantly, which again is crazy. And it did taste the same to me. It was still good and yummy, but I felt like, well, the power's not there anymore. Like, the power is mine now. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have the power.
Yeah. Awesome, right, guys? Okay, so did you have a number? I mean, even if it was a 2 or a 3 or a 1, like, is
A
there
number.
any desire to have more?
No, because I'm not sitting down at a meal. There's no desire. It's crazy, but I kind of want to just throw it onto that table over there.
You want to throw it in the garbage?
Yes, there's no garbage can, or I would have said the garbage. There you go, thank you.
I'll be the garbage for you. Woo! So guys, sometimes that happens. So how many of you guys are at a 0? Like, you have no desire to eat the chocolate anymore? Oh, wow, that's a lot of you guys. Okay, good. How many of you guys are at a 5 or lower in your number? Okay. How many of you guys are at a 5 or higher? Only a couple. Okay, good. All right, cool. So now, at this point, what we want to do is, Paul, here, do you want me to hold that for you? We're going to keep coming back and testing it, so we need to keep holding on to this. So what we want to do is notice what you still really like about it, okay? So what is it that you still, why are you a 4? You're a 4 for some reason. So maybe it doesn't taste quite the same, it's not as yummy, but there's something you still really like about it. What is that?
Well, my grandmother actually passed away when I was 23. So I still had to live with my mother, who was still sick. So I think it's just the missing of my grandmother.
Yeah, okay. Oh, and tap. Just tap while you're feeling that. Just go ahead and tap through the points. Yeah. These are really strong emotions, you guys. You know, this is really powerful. Yeah, send her guys love. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Yeah. So what I want everybody to do is I want you guys to notice what it is. Is it the sweetness? Is it the smoothness? Is it the creaminess? Is it the chocolatiness? Okay, what do you guys that you still really like about it? What is it? Just yell it out. Sweet, rich. Okay, so focus on what that thing is, okay? And here, will you hold this for a sec? And I want everybody to just repeat after me, okay? Even though I still love this, whatever it is, creaminess, chocolatiness, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I can't get enough of this chocolatiness, creaminess, smoothness, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I still want more of this creaminess, chocolatiness, I completely love and accept myself. And then just tapping through the points, that creaminess, that sweetness. It makes me feel so good. I just love the way I feel when I eat it. I don't want to give up this feeling. Don't take my chocolate away from me. It's so good. I don't know who I'll be without this chocolate. I don't know what I'll do without my sweets. Yeah, this is powerful. Maybe it's been my friend. Chocolate's always been there for me. When no one else has been there, chocolate was there for me. But I choose to relax now. And I choose to realize that this is just chocolate. It can't love me back. It just lies there. I choose to love myself. I choose to give myself that love that chocolate's always given me. Because it's not in the chocolate anymore. All right, now take a nice deep breath. I'm going to get your chocolate. Okay, so everybody, let's go back and we're going to test our results. Maybe that worked, maybe it didn't, we don't know. So have another bite and decide what your number is on a scale from 0 to 10. Wait, what? You guys don't want it? You want to throw it away? Okay, I did tell them that this might happen, so I think we have some garbage cans around here somewhere. So just hold on to it for a minute until we're done. So let's just check in with Paula. What's your number, girl?
I think I'm done.
0?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I didn't realize that this was such a huge emotional connection.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You're welcome. It's really powerful when you do this. You guys have so much more power now around your food cravings. Just knowing this technique will absolutely, absolutely help you on your weight loss journey. So thank you so much. Thank you guys for being our amazing demonstrations. You're so welcome. Thank you. You're so welcome. Oh, you guys. So what happened with you guys? What's your number now? Are you 3 or lower? -10. Oh, you guys are like, I'm done. All right. Who doesn't have a craving anymore? Who's at a 0? Oh, good. That's a lot of you.